Yep.
Leave.
Yep. The whole thing was a bad idea. That's my bad. That camp serves nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I think if I was healthy enough to stay, we're fine. I had to back. And...
Okay, we need to look at that task. We're not gonna be able to get through all the garbage. Okay, it's already instead because he's standing there. Nice double stun, Zed.
Thanks.
Yeah, just lagging like crazy at the end there. I couldn't play the game.
No, that sucks. It's like we maybe had a chance to turn around and it got taken away from you.
I felt like my powerful Tyrande self again, and then I was like, oh, I'm delayed, so the snappy stuns were not snappy. They were sloppy.
So, I wasn't trying to jump all over draft stuff, Zoud. I'm just like, if I say draft when, like, or plan, whatever, right? Like, I'm calling out that my character or our composition cannot do what it's supposed to do. That's when I tend to say draft.
Sure.
Right. So you might be asking for a play adjustment based on what their draft is doing to ours.
Yes.
Not necessarily blaming the draft itself.
Correct.
Like, for instance, we were constantly only being able to validly target their, 2 or 3 of their characters we couldn't kill. So it's like, okay, well, one of the adjustments we might need to make is try to come at them from awkward angles so we can get to their back line. It's kind of hard to do with a Tyrande. Like, it's not really what she does. She likes to fight front to back, but same with a Rainer.
Yep.
Either that or like I said, I'm like I look at, okay, I can't create the primary engage, or if I can, like you said, it's like it's gonna be awkward. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna answer the counter engage, or I'm gonna answer a different portion of what they're doing, right? Like that's why I was like, okay, I can taunt Valeera because Valeera is their source of damage. So like, if you get swapped or if you get displaced, I can at least jump on the Valeera to stop the damage from coming out. But then it's like, okay, so then we brought Muradin to be potentially a racer. So it's like, so he brings Q4 for race. But then like I'm not sure. Let's say it's like being like, it's like if you're gonna like being that tanky, like I wasn't like, it's weird. Like you're an annoying hero that can't be peeled off easily, right? Like you were literally running around with 2 of them at the end there, right? So like you are doing something, but it's like, okay, like what does our draft need or what does it want? And it's like, okay, if we're full race, like say it's like we can leave Zad to potentially stand there and auto attack and throw Qs at it. It's not the same as our Artanis, but it's like, okay.
They had Artanis. There's no.
I'm not saying to pick Artanis. I'm just, there's lots of racers that we can put in your spot. You know what I mean? Like we can put other heroes. It doesn't have to be a bruiser. Like we can take, even Rexar probably races better than just a Q4 from Muradin. I'm not saying that like that Rexar was the right pick. I'm just saying like what is Muradin bringing that is going to like help either in the team fight, in the macro, like that's why I was like, oh, like we're picking Muradin because we're gonna go QQ and Haymaker. So that way, like,
where does Haymaker come in? I don't understand how Haymaker comes in.
Right now, in my opinion,
bro will kill it.
Like, say it's like in my opinion, the like Avatar Muradin is like is a worse Arthas and like a worse Chen. Like, so I'm like, he doesn't outside of the bonus damage on Q and his really cool like double Q reset thing that he can do, like he just feels worse, like to me. And so I was like,
but
okay.
I'm not playing him in the tank spot. But like, when I look at what they're doing, I don't see how Haymaker helps us. I either punt, like, Diablo comes back so quick, I don't think there's any point in Haymakering him away.
It wouldn't be, it's a weird thing. It wouldn't necessarily be away. It would be part of the, like, if you jump on Medic and Haymaker Medic, right? Like, say
we can taunt and combo her.
We can taunt and combo Medic, or we can Haymaker, like, or if you Haymaker any of the two frontline that we can't blow up instantly.
And then we get Black Hold. Like, that's what I'm saying.
That's understandable.
I don't...
Like, if we get Black Hold, we get Black Hold. But like I said, like, it creates more opportunities for us to be aggressive. Say it's like, and a threat that they have to watch for, compared to, like, say it's like my threat of being front to back was...
I think you just pointed out the tension and why our drafts maybe don't always feel good to you on BOE.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you can have aggressive and racing comps at the same time. And I think that's the issue. Because when you tell me we're racing, I am not proactively looking for stuff. Those two things cannot happen in tandem. We're either like positioning defensively and passively to race, or we are aggressively looking to punish. That we can't do both at the same time. So when you tell me to race, I erred on survivability, durability in the alts, because like we're not looking for picks. That's not how we race.
I agree. I wouldn't be looking for picks on the race side either.
But that's what you just said to me. That's what I heard.
Understood. I'm not saying I want to pick. We got to a point in the game at level 10 that we were behind 2 levels.
Yeah.
And we can't kill anything front to back. So I'm like, okay, we need to make an adjustment. So either, like Jay says, we need to go around,
sure,
and find kills, or we need someone else to set up kills for us.
Okay, so then it's on you guys in the foreman to communicate that what you're doing isn't working. I can't see that.
Understood. I guess it's like, but then I said I'm still in the same spot of like, I don't know. Like, I'm like, it didn't feel like we utilized Muradin.
Yeah, because people kept dying. My pick, I felt irrelevant that game. There's nothing I could have done with any hero to change that with how we were dying.
If, I'm just going to throw out hypotheticals, not saying that these are all draft choices and that you can magically save people. But, like, Gazlo,
again,
Blades.
That doesn't stop us from falling behind early. We're beating up on because you don't like Haymaker instead of going, what could we have done differently to not be 2 levels behind early? Like, I feel like we just have to get to a point where we need to accept that, like, we have lost to insane drafts that we could pick apart like this. They beat us.
I don't disagree that we got beat.
But, like, all this time and energy we put into talking to picks and the draft and what heroes we have, it doesn't, right now, with this group, yield positive results. I don't think it's effectively changing things for the better. I think the best point to put our time and energy is take the heroes we get, like Jay said, play comfort, and just focus on how we're going to use those.
Okay, I'm good with that. I want consistent drafting, and I want consistent play direction. Because if we're saying that we're going to be defensive and racing, then take Varian off the table. Because Varian does not do that. He is pick. That's his only job.
Right. So that's what I was saying before, though, is like, I think that's what the disconnect is we aren't just taking the tools to race. We say we want race, and we throw in some pick stuff, probably because we have the Tyrande, but I think that's why it feels janky. That part, I think, is fine.
I'm trying to put Tyrande into the mix because the other stun CC healers that Shadow brings does not bring enough damage to burst things. So if we have Varian and Tyrande and Ming, that should be enough to blow up any squishy, which it was. But into Diablo and Artanis, like, we don't have enough damage. So, like, yeah.
If we're gonna macro, we should macro. We should draft for that. But
It's
Yeah,
exactly
everybody
what
should
I'm
draft
trying to
for the
get
same
to.
strat,
Yeah,
that's
like
for
I'm like,
sure.
we can't do
Mhm.
half and half, and like, and that's why I was like, oh, we're picking, like, I'm going Varian, and so if you're going Muradin, my assumption was that you were haymakering, because that adds to that pressure, that adds to the pick, it adds to displacement, and can create
But at that point, we
+1
probably
numbers on even
shouldn't.
stuff.
We probably shouldn't take Rainer.
If we're trying
Probably
to
take
kill things, no,
Tychus
don't
if we're
take
going
Rainer.
pick.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But-
I do agree though that with Zad that I have never found this kind of half an hour long post game theoretical review helpful. Like,
Okay.
especially post losses. Personally, I detest them. So if I ever just drop out, you guys will know it's not personal. I just hate this.
Okay,
But,
I won't do it. I'll do it on my own time.
What I found always helpful was reviews. Like, if we're like, okay, we need, like, because we're throwing out ideas of what we think happened. But what I always thought was way more helpful was going in half an hour to an hour, watching the replay and saying, okay, here's what happened here. You see it. It's not theoretical. You can see it right in front of you. So I think if we're going to spend extra time outside of practice, we should look at replays. We should like really review, because I don't feel like you guys enjoy it either. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I've only felt negative feelings from these.
Okay, it's just me trying to problem solve and work through stuff, and so I'll just do it on my own.
Yeah, I think
That's
you're coming.
fine.
I think you're coming from a good place, Rock. And I think we've had teams where, with like the heroes we have and the players, it's super useful. I'm thinking for this particular group of 5 that we have, the heroes we have on the table, that I don't know if it would be like what Jay's saying, where it's better to spend the time on breaking the game down.
Okay.
Yeah, I always had a hard and fast rules with my teams. We can, I was always like, never talk about draft during game because it pulls focus from what people are trying to do, and then I would always tell them no more than 2 minutes on post game, adjustment, because like you want to talk about it like between best of 3 series matches, like what you might change. But I would always cut it off after 2 to 3 minutes because like it's like, okay, their Valera was really good. We need to ban that. Little stuff like that. But yeah, me personally, I never found
I'm
much
game
of
to
that
make an
helpful.
adjustment. That's fine. We can do that.
That said, my pizza's about to be ready, heating
Sounds
up,
good.
so I'm gonna hop out and go eat some dinner.
All right, cool.
Have a good
Have a
pizza.
great night. Sounds good.
All right, later.
You want to be done when you or you want to do an ARAM? Okay, it'll be done for us then. So, no, you want an ARAM? Okay, when he wants to do an ARAM. So, all right, what's up, Matthias? Yeah, I know. Did you share it again after you made changes? Okay, then I'll print it out for you tomorrow. I saw it.
Although, to your credit, Rock, you did say when we did the Ming Rainer, it was in a weird order, right? So, like, that also is just one of those. We had that, they throw in the Diablo. There was no time to adjust around it either.
I'm just gonna keep the comments to myself at the moment because I don't want to detract from things. Like I said, I think we just don't. Yeah. You don't want to do an ARAM with the Z? You going to bed?
Oh, I thought you said you were done.
No, we
Sorry.
did an ARAM. Muniba changed her mind.
Oh, okay.
So,
Hang on.
yeah.
I'll log back in. Sorry,
It's
I
fine.
thought you said you were done, so I'm like, oh, I'll go.
No.
Sorry.
You're good. I
I'm trying to
think
help.
I think just the short of it is that the draft has to be one direction, and like the last 2 or 3 drafts, like it's not been one directional, and so we
Yep.
need to, and so it needs to be, yeah, it needs to make sense, and I don't know, I'm potentially going to just stop trying to play pick because it doesn't feel like we're in sync yet. And so, like how many games do we want to throw to try and get in sync at something like that, compared to just
No, that's fair.
playing macro or playing people's heroes comforts or whatever. So that's I'm like, again, I'm not saying it's a draft problem. It's more of like I'm looking at this is a 5-on-5 heroes,
Yep.
and I'm like, okay, cool. What can we kill? What can we do with Varian? And it's like, okay, I can't kill any of these heroes. So it's literally like, okay, well, quote unquote, it's lost at draft. Not that we picked, not that, like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm like, if we can't get a
I hear
kill,
ya.
then say it's like then we're stuck. So that's kind of where I'm like trying to talk about draft. I'm not necessarily sitting here being like like it's more like, okay, now that we've played the first 10 minutes, 15 minutes, like if we continue doing what we're doing, nothing is going to work. Because
Something
like,
needs to change. I get it.
yeah, so that's why I'm like trying to get there in my head and say it's like, and so then post game I'm like, how do we do that? And if that's not helpful to the team and that's not helpful for Jay, then I can definitely just take my own notes and come to it, just kind of like I did for the start of the matches tonight. So,
Well, I think, like I said, I think there was definitely
Maniba, you want to pick one of your heroes? Oh, he did a Z-ball.
teams or groups of us where I think it's really helpful, but like and it could be because I don't understand our pick depth, but I don't feel we have like the same depth in our heroes to be like, oh, hey, there's a lot of flexibility or swaps and changing the actual heroes we can take to the level we could with other teams that I think made that useful.
Yeah.
It's kind of where I'm coming from. Like, I think part of it is like we've got a much finer limit on our heroes, and it's like, okay, we just gotta, how do we win with what we get? Which is very different than we normally do.
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea what to take with the Nubarak.
Or honestly, Rock, I could be
You just take
wrong,
all
and it could
beetles.
just be that like, hey, these were rough ones, and it's just it. I am not saying that I have to be right about that.
I think that's
It's
real
fine
quick.
too. Yeah.
'Cause I don't know, I like talking about the draft stuff, but
Mhm.
it also feels like here it's harder to see the value in finding the edge that we historically do.
Yeah, it's fine. Like I said, if it's not helpful and people don't like it, I'll just do it on my own time and review stuff. Because, like, you know, sure, I'd love to do VOD review too, but like we barely have time to practice. And like,
I was gonna
I'm
say
like,
that's the other risk is
Second, doing something real quick.
so like I'm doing my own VOD review when I look at all the highlights and plays, but you know,
Yep.
that's
which is appreciated and awesome.
so.
And actually, to your point, you're already doing that, and I don't actually think about that when we're talking about it in draft, and that is something that you do. Didn't make it.
Triangle.
I'm just gonna be aggressive with the Nubarak. I don't know.
I told you just pick all the beetle talents, and then I tend to like doing E then Q, unless you're fishing. If that makes sense.
I'm out.
Right? Yeah, you
There you
can
go.
Q to.
I heard
Q to-
bugs.
yes, pick every talent that has a picture of a bug on it.
Okay.
That's the. You can even take the bug ult. You don't even have to take Cocoon. It's honestly the easier way to play a Nubarak. Coming Zed.
Starting the camp.
Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice.
You know what? That's the name of the town.
Sorry, that was terrible.
You're good.
It is a talent, though.
It is a talent and the name of it. Yeah.
I'm fine.
Yep. I'm not worried about you. I'm like, if you die, you die. I'm like, I don't care about a Nubarak.
I figured. If I die, I die.
Yep.
I can't do it. He dies. He dies.
He dies. He dies. That's what happens with a Nubarak. I'm like, I'm putting out potions for all the other people that can't run away. I'm like, you can bug your way out of there.
I'm just gonna not let them bug me.
Hi, Nova. That is the real Nova. I see her, but I can't do anything for you, Orphea.
What's Orphea getting mad at me for?
Not you. She was pinging that the Nova, the real Nova, was over there, which I saw, but I couldn't do anything about it. I'm like, what do you want me to do? I'm like, here's my triangle. Do you feel better? Like, it missed. I'm like...
But it's kind of hard to raw triangle.
Yeah, well, it's like she's sitting there pinging. I'm like, whatever. Here's your triangle. That's what you want. I threw a triangle at you.
On her. Oh, never mind.
Good luck.
I thought I had her.
It's all right. At level 13 or 16, if you want to take Epicenter, because there's not a beetle talent on that one, I don't think. Oh no, there is. No, there's not a beetle talent on 16.
Nope.
But that will be a stun. That will connect, because your stun radius gets like absolutely ginormous. It's like cheating how many times you can stun things with your E.
I'm gonna guess that's acid drenching.
No, no. It's called Epicenter. If you have a choice of a talent, you take beetles, and if there's no beetles on the talent tier,
Epicenter.
Epicenter is a 16. But yeah, I'm trying to think of. Oh, that's Acid Dread's mandibles. No, it's AA's. Good stun. I got a shield for you. Look at that. And then that guy slowed. That's right.
And another one.
And another one.
Sorry.
You're good. Oh, what's that? Oh no! I'm trying to put the potion on your head, but my terrain block.
The terrain makes it weird.
Thought I had them. Oh well.
He's slowed. He can't get out of that triangle. Well, he didn't run away.
Fine.
Yep.
Think. Yeah. Yep. I can tap.
Yep. That's what Bugman's supposed to do. If you're in danger, you just GTFO, and then you'll be fine. Especially with full beetle build, you get lots of self-sustain your beetles attack, and then that gives you mana and stuff too.
Haha, I got spell armor. What are you gonna do?
Hello, Nova. It's not worth going after the real Nova there. The real Nova's over here, but it doesn't really matter.
Got him.
Bark, bark,
A
bark.
cocoon.
Okay, you don't have to.
A little bit. Oops.
Nova to the north. I gotta get some manas. I'm running to the globe. Look at me and my rocket ship. Doo.
Oh,
sorry.
I thought I was close enough. My
You're
bad.
good. I hit her with the slow. Oh, and you read her the triangle. No. You can beat all you
Punish
want.
cocoon.
Trying to help Zed down there. Nope. Alright, fine. You die, lady.
Ah, missed those stones. That's okay though. Fuck.
We got her. Nice.
Diving him.
Nice, you got him.
I was waiting for him to make a mistake, and I
Yep.
saw it.
Yep. Nice.
AoE
Okay,
potions.
you said
Hooray!
13 to take Beetle, I'm guessing.
Yeah, everything. If you've taken beetles this far, take beetles again.
Okay, cool. Making sure.
The only beetle talent you're not going to take is probably the 16. Like I said,
Ow.
it's the epicenter.
Hit her.
As much as it somewhat loses synergy.
Wait, is me following me?
Yeah. We can steal this. I have a... I don't know. I work out. No, it's soft buttons.
One in.
Mm-hmm.
He's cocoon.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I saved him.
Oh, I didn't.
Sorry if I did.
know.
You're okay. I don't have a bonk stick yet. Oh, but you didn't miss your stun. That was a good one.
Ah! Tried. Oh,
Yeah, good.
crap.
You'll be fine. Ow, close. The beetles almost saved you. If that's glass cannon
close.
Bing, that's definitely the person we want to go after if it is.
I did get the sun off, though.
Mhm.
We're not playing a new break.
I'm gonna tap real quick. It's like we're playing up here, Zed. Oh, or if you finished your thingy. I know,
Yeah,
but
over.
oh, my triangle. Stay on the point. Good job.
I don't have anything right now.
I got the big bonk stick. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, darn Lucio.
I tried.
Yeah, the Lucio speed stopped my bigger range.
Nice.
Lucio steps up again. I'm gonna cocoon him.
Sure.
Got him.
Yep. I got the bonk when he comes out.
And stun.
I got the bonk. Get a potion for Zed. Just for you.
Just for her.
Oh, a potion on his head. Bugman, drink this.
I'll save you, Waniba.
Drink that. And then I stun you.
I go for an ice snap.
My
wanna kill
stun,
that.
my stick is glowing. Gotta bonk him on the face. Say for epic enter.
That was pretty controlling.
Mm-hmm.
I missed a
I
good
see how it is.
gazebo.
It's 2. There she is. She gets epic.
Mhm.
4.
All right. It's sadly time for bed. But thank you,
GG.
Super fun. I'll try and put something together for Monday. I said we play against BFT. We can quickly see who won tonight between Vacuity's group and BFT. They went to game 3, so let's see.
Ow.
Everyone, I guess, can learn at the same time. Let's take a look. Looks like it was BFT, or did they not report yet? Looks like it was BFT. No, BFT doesn't have enough points. That's Bork.
Bork what?
Well, Bork did. Well, I don't know if Bork played. I'm
Bork.
looking at BFT versus CCS. Let me see if they posted
Oh,
their
gotcha.
results. No, they didn't post the results. So yeah. So okay, BFT won. Yeah, BFT beat Objective Optional 2-0, and then they got 2-0'd by Spooky Ghosts. So, and then their game was casted tonight by Peldor. So I'll post the link in there and I'll do some review for that. But yeah, if anything, it's been interesting. BFT, but mainly because Shogun's on their team. They've been running a lot of murky, like
Yeah.
murky everything. Game 3 came down to Spider Queen, and they wait a minute. They let Grizzly have Kerrigan? What?
On Doom?
What? Vacuity, did you not do any scouting? Like what? Okay. Grizzly is literally like I won't say one
almost a
trick,
one trick.
Kerrigan, but is definitely like, you know, it's like it's like if you're gonna ban a hero, you ban that. Like they even had a third ban slot available, and they banned Sylvanas when they banned Sylvanas when they already had Joe Vala showing. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's a miss. Oh well. But that's good to know that CCS and them are on pretty even talent tier as far as being able to go 3 games. I feel like most of the teams in our division are pretty even talent tier to be able to go 3
pretty
games.
close.
It's only a couple outliers. So yeah, they went to Volskaya for game 1. And they won with the Kerrigan again. Oh no, they lost with the Kerrigan. Oh, that was clever. And CCS took Deathwing into Kerrigan.
Oh, smart.
So that was a fun. That looked some fun. I don't know how well Vacuity must have done his best because he then had to play into Leoric and Zul'jin.
Oh my.
Yeah, I'm like, that's not fun. But
No.
you know, if the rest of your team can make it work.
Yeah, you might have a shot.
Yeah, so CCS won game 1. And then Shrines took okay. Shrines then took Kerrigan to try and take it as a ban.
Oh, like deny.
Yeah. I don't know anyone on their team that's a Kerrigan player. Who played the Kerrigan? Vacuity did. I've never seen Vacuity play Kerrigan. Huh.
Branching out.
You know, sure. It looks like it was fairly even in game 2. Just got behind into Sylvanas.
Yep.
So Sylvanas did things. Yep. Okay. No, they were never able to come back. They were down pretty much whole game. So, okay. Yeah. I'll have to do some more scouting and stuff. But GG's, thank you guys. Have a great night.
GG's.
I will put some stuff together. See you Monday. And then for everyone who's still around listening to me rant and talk, I'll throw you over to a wonderful hot streamer. Let's see who's doing hots.
What's with that other chat bait? Dead people looking for
Yeah, what's his face? Doc wanted to play, but we were busy. So
Aw.
yeah, I was like Doc found a friend or brought a friend over. So